All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. We've got a huge night of Lakers volleyball ahead. This is the first game of our only home doubleheader of the season. So, again, thanks so much for tuning in to Harvey High Lakers volleyball here in the David McMullen Gymnasium, the home of the Lakers. Up first, we've got the senior boys taking on the Nackawic Nighthawks. This game is slated to start more or less right now at 4:55. First serve is imminent, as you see the boys taking the field. Later, we'll be bringing you the senior girls, whose game against the Oromocto Blues is slated to start at 6:55. Boys take the court. We've got a real short roster tonight. Starting closest to the referee, Ben Chessie wearing number 5. Logan Fraser-Cole, number 10 for the green and gold. Drew Halfyard wearing number 16. Adam Barrio, number 12. Middle back, Alexander Robichaud wearing number 11. Pius Vautour wearing number 3 will be first to serve for the Lakers. Here comes the serve from Nackawic. That serve short as the Lakers strike first blood. Reminder, this is an exhibition game, meaning the boys will play basically as many 25-point sets as they can. There's the first hit, and check that. That was from Ben Chessie. Actually, I guess they do a bit of rotation just to confuse any broadcasters. Pretty clever stuff. Comes the ball. That's a big hit. Fraser-Cole with the out call, and he was correct. Lakers take a 2-0 lead as number 5, Ben Chessie, steps back for his second serve. There's a serve to Nackawic. Oh, we've got a double touch on the Nighthawks side. Lakers will take that point for a quick 3-0 lead. So fielded by, Barrio with the hit. That goes out. Lakers up 4-0 now. Comes Chessie with another serve. Oh, big hit from Nackawic, number 5, G. Calder, but that hit out of bounds. Lakers will take the point. There's Chessie, 5th serve of the night. On a bit of a roll. It's got to go over third touch. Pius Vautour fields it over to Drew Halfyard with the set. Barrio with the hit. There's Alexander Robichaud passing that over to Halfyard. Logan Fraser-Cole with the gentle touch. Comes a hit from the Nighthawks now. Chessie over to Halfyard. Barrio sends it just between the lines. That's going to score after that longest rally of the game yet. But the Lakers still without a blemish. They're up 6-0 now. There's Chessie with the serve. Nackawic just can't handle that one. Chessie collects the applause from his teammates as the Nackawic coach calls the first timeout with the Lakers up by a score of 7-0. Great start for the Lakers as we get going. So again, thanks so much for tuning in to this, the first of our only home doubleheader of the season. We're real excited to have you with us. Glad you could join the live stream for this event. Senior boys facing off against the Nackawic Nighthawks. We'll run over the visiting roster quickly for you. Wearing number 1, T. Simpson. Number 2, B. Stairs. Number 5, G. Calder. Number 8, L. Clark. Number 9, A. Graham. There are actually 2 number 10s. I believe one might be the libero, that totally logical position that comes in and should never be questioned. There's a G. Willett and a 10, an A. McFarland, both slated to wear number 10. We'll see if we can puzzle that out for you as the game goes on. Number 14, Zed Graham, and number 5, R. Nason, round out the Nighthawks, wearing garnet and gold with the black shorts. Chessie serving now, 7-0. We'll see if that timeout is able to settle the Nighthawks. A little bit of misdirection. That falls just on the Nighthawks side, though. They stop the bleeding, get themselves on the board. They trail by 6, score 7-1. Served by R. Nason. Pius Vautour fields that. Nighthawks going to score again. They're down 2-7 now. Big serve from Nason. Ooh, Vautour again. There. Chessie's field just out of bounds. Nighthawks getting their turn to get on a bit of a roll now. They've scored 4 unanswers to cut the lead to 3. Lakers still ahead, though, 7-4. Here comes the serve. Discretion is the better part of valor, as they say. Lakers let that one go, collect a point, and Logan Fraser-Cole, only the second Lakers player to serve so far, steps back. Score is 8-4 in favor of the green and gold. There's half yards setting up Adam Barrio, number 12. Nighthawks scrambling to get this over. They're successful, though. Barrio to half yard, back to Barrio, but the Nighthawks are going to collect a point. Looks like there was a double touch. Comes L. Clark with the serve for the Nighthawks. That serve just a little low, though. Drew Halfyard serving from the close end of the court. There's Chessie fielding it. Over to Vautour. Barrio with the big hit. Puts that right where he wants it. Textbook play from the Lakers. Here's Halfyard back to serve yet again. Lakers up 10-5. Sometimes 2 heads really are not better than 1. Lakers going to take that. 11-5 as Halfyard serves. That serve just a little low, though. Nighthawks collect the point. They trail by 5. There's number 1, T. Simpson, with the serve for the Garnet, Gold, and Black. Number 3, Pius Vautour sends that over. Oh, there's Halfyard fielding. Barrio with the pass. Vautour setting it up, and Barrio again. Ooh, that's good net front presence from the Nighthawks. Big hit just out of bounds. Harvey collects the point. Adam Barrio, lone grade 11 student on the roster tonight. The rest we got a mix of 12s and 10s. Steps back to serve. Oh, we got a whistle. It's like a double touch on the Nackawic side. Harvey takes the point. They're just over the halfway mark now. They scored 13 to Nackawic 6. Oh, one of the number 10s for Nackawic sending that over. Alexander Robichaud with the response. In the back, there's Halfyard to Barrio. Ben Chessie with the hit as the boys reset. Big spike from that mystery number 10. That's either G. Willett or A. McFarlane from Nackawic, but that, of course, out of bounds. 14 serving 6. Barrio switching corners there. Still gets the serve off, though. Nighthawks send that back over to Halfyard in the back. Pass from Vautour to Robichaud. That hit just out of bounds, though, as Nackawic regains the serve. Lakers have doubled them up right now. 7 serving 14. There's Vautour with the set. Oh, Chessie with the hit. That bounces back, but the Lakers recover. Great heads-up play. Ooh. Looks like there was a double touch as well as some great net front defense. Lakers leading 15-7 now. Alexander Robichaud back to serve. Oh, bit of confusion there. Lakers take the point. 16-7. That point going Nackawic's way. Substitution as number 8, L. Clark, leaves the court for the Nackawic side. Boys dressing 7 tonight. Archer Smith wearing number 4 for the green and gold, held in reserve, but it's almost what you see is what you get on the court. With just 1 sub, the boys will have to manage their energy carefully. We'll see how they do that as the night goes on. Logan Fraser-Cole with the hit, but unfortunately It's a double touch on the Lakers side just before. Negates that play, sends the point over to Nackawic. They trail by 6 now. Score is Harvey 16, Nackawic 9. Comes to serve one of the number 10s. There's Vautour over to Barrio. Oh, bit of miscommunication there from the Nighthawks. That was a playable ball, but no one knew who was getting it. Barrio capitalizes. All right, Vautour, last of the Lakers to serve. That serve just out of bounds. Nackawic in double digits now. They still trail by a decent amount. The Lakers closing in on the first set. 10 serving 17. Oh, Nackawic will score there. Big gutsy play from Vautour. Just escapes his grasp. 11 serving 17. There's Chessie sending that directly over. Ooh, big hit, but great net front play from Fraser Cole to try to keep it alive. That's number 15, R. Nason, scoring that point for Nackawic. He's had a few big hits this evening. It's a serve from G. Calder. Fraser Cole over to half yard. Fraser Cole sending that back. Oh, Chessie keeping that alive. There was a lift. Lakers scrambling to get that. Looked like they might have been able to recover, but unfortunately there was a lift. So the Nighthawks will score. Lakers still in command, but that gap is getting smaller. Nighthawks trail by 4. Here comes a serve from Calder. Barrio to half yard. Ooh, big hit from Fraser Cole. That's some net front resistance from Stairs and Nason on the Nighthawks side. Oh, sorry, the Nighthawks actually scored that one. I missed the call. All right, I believe the score is Nighthawks 14 and the Lakers 18. We'll check at a stoppage of play. Double touch, Lakers take that. Here's Chessie with the serve. All right, that goes over. There's Barrio to half yard, or sorry, Fraser Cole to half yard. Barrio the one setting that over. Half yard to Barrio. Fraser Cole sends it. Robichaud in the back row trying to corral that. Escapes his grasp. Nighthawks have clawed back. They're now within 4. Cutting back what was once an 8-point lead. Here's Nason with the serve. Oh, that went in. Close to the line, but not quite close enough. Nighthawks score again. They now trail by 3. 16 serving 19. Comes the serve from Nason. Oh, there's Barrio, keeps it alive. Fraser Cole sends it over. So the boys reset. Oh, little tip over to Fraser Cole. Half yard with the pass. Barrio sending it over from the middle there. Oh, nice bit of misdirection from the Nighthawks. They've cut the lead to 2 now. The score is Harvey 19, Nackawic 17. Comes to serve Nason. There's Chessie fielding it. Oh, little tip over from, I believe that was number 1, Simpson, for the Nighthawks. And just like that, they're within 1. They could tie this thing up. There's Nason. Fraser Cole fielding, half yard, sending it over. All right, Lakers stop the momentum there. Look to gain some of that early set magic. Fraser Cole back to serve. Oh, that's just, still alive from the Nighthawks. They managed to send it over. Good heads-up play, but the boys setting up. There we go. Oh, that gave them time. That gave the Lakers time to get set the way they wanted to. Adam Barrio scoring that for the Lakers. Here's Fraser Cole with the serve. boys bobble it around, but don't quite corral it the way they need to. Coach Kristen Barrio offering some support from the sidelines there. So the boys look to have this in the bag, but they've let Nackawic come back into it. It's a hit from Robichaud. Barrio keeps it alive over to half yard. Robichaud tipping that over. Ooh, big dive. It's a good play from number 2, B. Stairs on the Nighthawk side. Oh, nice hit. Very surgically precise there. All right, what looks like a runaway win for the Lakers is now suddenly a very close set. We'll check the score and be right back. Isaiah, do you see the score? 22-19? Awesome. All right, we've confirmed the score. Big thanks to Joseph Swan and Isaiah Caldwell for running the stats down below. It is indeed 22 Lakers, 19 Nighthawks. So the Lakers do have the upper hand, but it's no longer the 8-point lead it was earlier in this set. Boys will have to bring their A game to close this out. It's the scrappy Nighthawks team. As we mentioned, the Lakers only dressing seven players tonight. Archer Smith, number 4, held in reserve for this first set. Player and energy management will be an important factor as this game goes on. There's Robichaud hitting it over. Oh, miscommunication there. Lakers will capitalize, take that. They're now 2 points away from closing out this first exhibition set against the Nackawic Nighthawks. Drew Halfyard stepping back to serve. Oh, big hit, but that's Fraser Cole fields it, but unfortunately isn't quite able to direct it where he wants to. Nackawic serves now. They're at 20. As T. Simpson steps up. There's Ben Chessie fielding that over to Pius Vautour. Alexander Robichaud sending it to the back row. Oh, big net front stuff. Number 12, Adam Barrio, gets the Lakers within 1. Let's see if they can turn that defensive play into a score. Barrio with the serve. Oh, good heads-up play by Robichaud, keeping that alive. Pass just a little too close to the net. Nackawic will take this one. Lakers still on the brink, though. Score is 24-21. It's number 14, Zed Graham. Pius Vautour with the set. Adam Barrio sending that to the back corner. And that's going to do it. Lakers will take the first set. That was much closer than the early stages portended it to be. Final score, Harvey 25, Nackawic 21. It's the first of probably about 4 or 5 exhibition sets. As we mentioned, the boys have the court till about 6:30. They'll fit in as many 25-point sets as possible, potentially closing out the night with a short 15-point. And as we mentioned, don't go away because this is the first game of our only home doubleheader. So right after this at 6:55, the senior girls are going to take on the Oromocto Blues for their their only home league game of the season. They've played a league game against the Nackawic girls, I believe, but this is their only home league game. So this one's going to matter for the girls at 6:55. I'm sure they'd appreciate your support. More games coming at you this week. Off-site on Thursday, April 15th. Both the senior boys and the senior girls are going to finish off these home-and-home sets, with the girls traveling to Oromocto for a 6:30 start, and the boys traveling down to Nackawic for a 7:30 game. On Friday, we do have some more home and therefore live stream action. The middle school girls will be taking on Stanley's team. Warm-up set to start at 4:30, with the game happening shortly thereafter. And we'll want you to tune in for that one. We're going to have some student broadcasters there. Really looking forward to getting some students up here in the broadcast booth. Here come the boys as they are going to be serving first. Only substitution, we've got number 4, Archer Smith in the back corner. He's taken over for number 11, Alexander Robichaud. I believe Smith is going to start, as Lakers should have first serve. Here's a serve from Archer Smith. One of 3 grade 10s dressed tonight. There's Adam Berry over to Fraser Cole. That's going to go out. A lot of familiar faces for Nackawic so far, but we'll bring you some more updates to their roster as we find the time. Archer Smith with the serve. Lakers up 1-0 in this second exhibition set. Ooh, it's a big hit from R. Nason. Been hearing that name a lot tonight. Doesn't seem to be slowing down any. Calder with the serve. Oh, Ben Chessie and Pius Vautour, a couple of one-arm wonders. Nackawic not able to handle that. Lakers will score as Ben Chessie, another grade 10 student, steps back to serve. Oh, Lakers recover that. That's Half-Yard and Fraser Cole with the heads-up play. They send it over, and that Nackawic fields it out of bounds. So it looked like a dangerous hit. Got turned into a positive point. Well done for the green and gold. Lakers up 3-1 now. There's Smith fielding it over to Vautour. Adam Barrio sneaks that by the defense. And Simpson just can't keep that alive for the Nighthawks. Lakers will score again. They're up by 3 in the early going. Here's Chessie with the serve. Half-Yard fielding that over to Barrio. Logan Fraser Cole sending that to the back row. Oh, that just snuck over the net. Ben Chessie with the dive to keep that alive. Just slipped past him, though. Nackawic trails by 2 now. Score is 4-2 in this second exhibition set. Big serve from Nason. Ben Chessie fielding that. Pass over to Fraser Cole. Adam Barrio sending it over to the Nackawic side. Now we got a whistle. Lakers going to score. Nackawic guilty of a lift there. Kind of thought that was the whole point of the game, but proved me wrong. Barrio's service is good. There's Pius Vautour fields that. Over to Chessie. Drew Half-Yard sends it over. That's Nason from the back. Hits it over. That out of bounds, though. Lakers up 6-2. Here's the serve from Logan Fraser Cole. One of 3 grade 12 players dressed tonight. Big defensive play at the net from Barrio. It's his second stuff of the night. Fraser Cole with the serve. Lakers mishandle that. Nackawic will take the point. 3 serving 7 in the early going of the second exhibition set. If you're just joining us, the Lakers did take the first one. They were up by quite a lot before Nackawic fought back to make it a close one. The Lakers still prevailed, though. They won that one, score of 25-21. Looking to take this as well. Personnel change as number 8, L. Clark, replaces number 10 for the Nighthawks. Number 10 is either G. Willett or A. McFarlane. We're not sure which. Here's Vautour. Big serve, but just hits the net. Takes a dive at just the wrong time. Four serving 8. There's Half-Yard. Smith with setting it up. Drew Half-Yard just can't get that one over, though. Nackawic down by 3. They're at 5 with the Lakers at 8. Here comes Simpson with the serve. Half-Yard over to Smith. Half-Yard hits that towards the back, but Nason's there to handle it. Oh. Contact there at the net from the Nackawic side. That means the Lakers will take the point. They maintain that 4-point lead. 9-5 as Adam Barrio steps back to serve. It's a hit from number 2, D. Stairs. He's typically the setter. Sorry, check that. Number 5, G. Calder. See, I've got this in reverse. Ooh, big net front presence from number 5, Ben Chessie. We don't have heights on these players, but the Lakers do boast quite a few big fellas. Able to post that strong defense right up at the net. That's out of bounds. Lakers starting to pull away now. They're up by 6. There's Adam Barrio with the serve. Oh, double touch from the Nighthawks. Lakers up 12-5. Barrio on a bit of a run. Or Lakers altogether, I should say. Oh, another double touch. Lakers will take that any day of the week. They've passed the halfway point. 13-5. Well, I believe that's an ace, first of the night. And apologies to any listeners to the previous broadcast. I was educated on what an ace actually is. So thank you for that, students of my my FILA classes. Lakers strike again, courtesy of a Nackawic double touch. This is, I believe, a 7-point run now. Lakers really taking a commanding lead, but of course, similar thing happened in the first going. This isn't over till it's over, as Nackawic will take that back to serve just out of bounds. 6 serving 15. Fraser Cole over to Archer Smith. Ben Chessie hits that over, but directly sent back. Smith corralling that. Chessie sending it over. It looked like possibly a net touch there. Ref just pointed directly at the players. Looks like he knew what was up. Here's Drew Halfyard. That screamer just a little too low. Nackawic 7, Lakers 16. Ben Chessie fields that. Over to Archer Smith. Fraser Cole sends that over. Ben Chessie getting hands on that at the net front. Big hit from Nason, but that is not inbounds. Timeout called by coaches Craig and Graham from the Nighthawks side. Applause from Kristen and Bob Barrio, the coaches for the green and gold, as the boys jog off at this halfway point. They're up 10. Score is Harvey 17, Nighthawks 10. For those who've been following the senior boys all season long, we're probably about the halfway point of their season now, but still plenty to come. As we mentioned on Thursday, the boys travel to Nackawic to finish off this home-and-home set. Next week at 4:55 on Tuesday, April 20th, the boys will host Heartland for an exhibition game. They travel to Heartland for a 5-10 league game on Thursday, April 22nd. Monday, April 26th, they play a late one at Carleton North High School. That game slated to start at 7 o'clock, an exhibition game. And the following day on Tuesday, April 27th, the boys come home to host Carleton North for a league game. That game a late start, 6:55. Final game of the final week of the regular season, Tuesday, May 4th. The boys host Woodstock for an exhibition matchup. And finally, they close out their season on Thursday, May 6th at Woodstock for a 5:30 league game. Nackawic's able to score right off their timeout. I believe that was number 2, Stairs. Cashing in. Archer Smith over to Pius Vautour. Ben Chessie sends it over. That lateral play not quite high enough from number 5, Calder on the Nighthawks side. Lakers regain the 10-point lead. Number 5, Ben Chessie steps back to serve. There's Chessie to Vautour. Barrio with the gentle tip. Vautour diving to keep that in play. Not quite far enough, though. It's number 15, R. Nason. Stepping back, he's had a few powerful serves this game. There's Fraser Cole to Vautour, over to Barrio. Nason diving to keep that in play. Calder sends it over. Smith up to Vautour. Fraser Cole sending it back. A bit of a misfire there. A. Graham at the net front. That's not going to go for the Nighthawks. Lakers up 19-9. Fraser Cole with the serve. Lakers score again. 20 serving 9. Oh, big hit, but Adam Barrio's there. Or sorry, Logan Fraser Cole, check that, is there to receive. That time it was Barrio with the big hit. That goes back, and that's going to score. Here's Logan Fraser Cole with the serve. Oh, we got a whistle. Double touch from the Garnet and Gold. 22 serving 9. Fraser Cole scrambling back there, unable to corral it. As the Nighthawks hit double digits, they are trailing by 12, more or less in much score territory. Let's see if Stairs can get them started off on the right foot. Vautour sends that way back. There's Fraser Cole, sends it right up to the net for Vautour. Looks like a double touch on the Lakers side. Comes Nackawic. Adam Barrio fielding that right in the middle. We've got a lift. Nackawic scratching and clawing to try to stay in this. They still face a 10-point deficit. Score is 12-22. There's Barrio up to Vautour. Barrio hitting that in right behind the first row. Right in that soft spot. And that's going to score. Brings the Lakers to within 2. Pius Vautour with the serve, looking to close this out. Big hit from Nason, but Ben Chessie fields that directly over. Smith taps that over. There's Drew Halfyard sending it. All right. Couple of strong rallies there. Gets the Lakers to within 1. The boys are pumped up as they look to close out this second set. Here's the serve from Vautour. Let's see if he can finish it off. Halfyard with a gentle touch. Oh, send that to the second row. Chessie to Smith. Just can't corral it, though. Boys will have to wait a little while. They're still up by 10 and on the verge, 24-14. There's Halfyard. Over to Archer Smith. Drew Halfyard again, sending it back. Big hit from Nason. Fraser Cole fields that over to Archer Smith. Adam Barrio with the hit. And Nackawic unable to field that. Boys will take the second set. This one not quite as close. Final score, 25 for the Lakers, 14 for the Nackawic Nighthawks. Well fought set, some good rallies from both sides, but unfortunately the Lakers just got on a bit of a tear there right around the midway point of the set. They're able to close that out without letting the Nighthawks fight back like they did in set 1. So the Lakers in a pretty good spot, roughly about the midway point of this exhibition set. They have the gym again till 6:30, which means they have about an hour. They'll try to fit at least 2 more 25-point sets in, as well as potentially a 15-point to close out the night. Big thanks to everyone who makes this possible. The officials, of course, we don't have their names, unfortunately, but obviously they put in a lot of time, go above and beyond for both the general growth of the game and making these specific events happen. So a big thanks to the officials, as well as Joseph Swan and Isaiah Caldwell running the stats and the scoreboard down there, volunteering their time. Coaches T. Craig and Jay Graham on the Nighthawks side, and Kristen and Bob Barrio for your Harvey Lakers. Put in a lot of time and effort as well, making sure these boys can field a halfway competent squad. Looks like they're doing a pretty good job of it so far this season. Finally, a big thanks to the incomparable Don Fletcher, the athletic director here at Harvey High, without whom, of course, none of this would be happening. He runs the schedule, figures out the practices, organizes the games, the equipment, and all that. We'd be pretty lost without him. So big thanks. Here's your lineup for the third of the exhibition sets. In the far back corner, number 4, Archer Smith, for the green and gold. Number 11, Alexander Robichaud. Number 12, Adam Barrio, consulting with the coach. Up front, at the front of the net, number 16, Drew Halfyard with his back to the camera. Number 10, Logan Fraser-Cole, front and center. And number 5, Ben Chessie in his ready position. Adam Barrio fielding the first serve of this third set. Logan Fraser-Cole sends it way back. Oh, some net front defense. Good heads-up play from Barrio. Oh, Chessie keeps that alive. Oh, some one-handed hits, but that was 4 touches. There's Pius Vautour from the reserves, encouraging these boys to take home the third set. Big hit. And that's Archer Smith, just can't keep that high enough. Nackawic with a 2-point lead now. Liking the way they're starting here. There's a serve from G. Calder, wearing number 5, the Garnet and Gold. Oh, nice misdirection there from Logan Fraser-Cole. He's going to score first for the Lakers, as number 5, Ben Chessie, steps back for the serve. Oh, there's an ace. Second of the night for the Lakers, first for Ben Chessie. Boys celebrate there as they've tied it up 2-2. Here comes the serve. That serve not quite as high as it needed to be. So the Nighthawks will regain a slim lead. 3 serving 2 now in the early going of this third set. That serve out of bounds, though. Lakers collect the ball as Logan Fraser-Cole steps back to make the serve. Dive there to make the play from the Lakers, but unfortunately just can't field it. Comes the service. B. Stairs, number 2. Barrio to Halfyard, back to Barrio. There's Fraser-Cole sending it up to Halfyard, setting up Adam Barrio for a hit. That's fielded in the back by number 12. It's the other mystery number 10. So either G. Willett or A. McFarlane is the libero for the Nackawic side. Lakers score after that extended rally. We're all tied up at 4. The serve from Drew Halfyard. Nighthawks can't quite handle it. Lakers pull ahead for their first lead of the game. Here comes Drew Halfyard. Ooh, big hit from Nason. That's Adam Barrio at the front of the net, though. Denying the Nighthawks that point. Halfyard serving. 6-4 in favor of the green and gold. That serve a touch low as the Nighthawks collect the point. Robichaud over to Chessie. Archer Smith will send that over. Oh, guess the call was out of bounds. Lakers take the point. regain that 2-point lead as Adam Barrio steps back to serve. Calder sends that directly over, but that looks like a touch of the net there. After trailing by 2 early, Lakers now up by 3. Score is 8-5 in the early going of this third set. Oh, gentle touch from Robichaud. Pinballs around a bit on the Nighthawks side before coming to rest on the sidelines. Lakers take that point. They're up 9-4. There's a big hit from Barrio. It's just a little too much for number 1 T. Simpson to handle on the Garnet and Gold side. Here's the serve from Barrio. All right, stand by as we're going to move some stuff around. We've got Mr. Mike Fletcher joining the broadcast.
How are things going so far, Mr. White?
Pretty good. Lakers have taken the first 2 sets. The first one, they let the Nighthawks fight back, and that game went from Lakers up 8 to Lakers winning by 4. The second set was not so close. The Lakers took that 25-14, and they're up here by about 3 or 4 points.
Yes, it's difficult to keep score from up in the skybox.
There's a lot to keep track of, that's for sure. All right, we're going to move some stuff around.
Does anyone have the yellow projector screen in their classroom or know where it is? If you do, could you call the office?